Okay, we're going up. We got the cell phone camera here. I had to get a couple of clamps so I could mount this or set it up on top of the MiniSplit. Okay, so I'm going to put one screw in. And then level it. And then we'll have to measure over because it's 5.5 inches. I'll have to move it over from where I had the marks on there. Because it's 5.5 inches would have put it right there. Boom. So. Don't need the anchors because these are drywall anchors, so I'm just going to use the screws on here. So I got to go 5.5 inches from the center line. Okay, so this line right here for that. Okay, so we had it at that height right there. And I got the wrong bit in there. I don't have the screwdriver bit in here. I got the once I get this started, I'll be able to level this. Perfect. Two more in. And that would be good to go. Yep, I just dropped it down in the hole down there. Okay. That one's gone forever. That's down in between the insulation and there's my bit right there on the screw. Okay. And it's 5.5 inches from where I just put that screw in over, but I've got to get the right height on it. So, yeah. So I'm going to have to look at the drawing because they sent me a PDF file and say, hope this helps because we can't mail you one. So I'm just going to have to look at it real close, and it's on the cell phone, and determine what height it is. So I'm just going to mark with this. That's 5.5 inches right there. And I'm going to assume that it's right at the height of the thing. So I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right below it. Okay, right there. So that's the good one right there. Okay. So we'll work from there. I got to look at I got to look at the drawing now. Hold on a second. Well, according to the drawing that the manufacturer sent me, the center line of the hole that I need to drill is 1.85 from the bottom of the unit, not the bottom of the bracket, the bottom of the unit. So it's, who knows? So that's roughly 1 7/8 inch. So I'm going to go up there with the level, with the bottom of the bracket, and put a line over there, and then maybe go up 1.115 or something like that. Yeah, maybe 1.5 inches. Maybe that'll be closer. So let me go up here. I don't have the cell phone camera up there right now because the cell phone's in my pocket. Let me set it down here on the thing so I don't drop my pants down, weigh my pants down. So let me go up here and may as well take a little roller up there too, so I can do everything at once. So I'm going to have to take a drive to Lowe's. I'm going to leave Debbie here because she doesn't want to take a drive, and get me a 2 3/4 inch hole saw, because what I have is a what do I have? I have a 2 1/4. So I'm marking that. So that is even with the hole, the original hole that I had. So I'm just going to go up about 1.5 inches and poke a hole, and that's where I'm going to have to drill. There we go, right through. I'm going to just stick the pencil in to keep the hole plugged, and then go on the outside and take a look at it on the cell phone and take a look at it from there, so you can see it too, just as I see it. Huh? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's go outside. It's a nice, beautiful day out there in Florida. Okay, here we go. Oh, would you look at that, right there. So it's a little bit over from where I wanted it, but that's okay. That's close enough because I'm coming straight down in between right there. And there's the unit right here. Okay. So there you go. So I'll be right on the edge, so I could probably move it over just a little bit and still be in good shape. And just to miss that little vertical decorative deal right there. So good shape. I still have to cut out all these other wires. I cut these out short, and I left this one here because I got to go up there with a ladder and cut that one out. That one goes up, looks like into the attic somewhere. They're way up on top. I'm not sure if that one is still up there or what. Oh yeah, it's still up there. Yeah, it goes, there it is, it goes into the attic. That was the old line, so I can take that stuff out. Okay, so here we go. I got a mess in here. So it's almost 11 o'clock, so we'll be going over to Lowe's in a few minutes. I just redid the bracket, Okay. Okay. So move this over, and I just push this back over here now. All right. So what I did, I turned that thing around so I could move the unit a little bit further away from this one, so I have room to work over here. That gives me a little bit more room. Let's see how much exactly. And we'll be able to mount this thing up. And I got my drill bit. So once everything's ready, so I got 15 inches over there. It says leave 20 inches, but that's enough room right there. So I'm gonna have some coffee and sit down for a couple of minutes, relax, and then I'll tighten everything up on there. Well, everything's tight again, and you'll notice up on top I took the Comcast box out of there, and on the other side I've been moving or cutting out some of the old cables. I got it hanging down here. I got to go back up there and get all that old crap out of there and stuff that's hanging alongside the house, but it's getting pretty warm right now, so I'm gonna wait until tomorrow for that. It's like 90 already. I'm sweating my ass off, and so that's right there is for another day. I'm gonna take the ladder back inside, but I'm satisfied with that. And I just moved it a little bit. I think I had 9-inch clearance before. Now I got 15-inch clearance, but you know, there's nothing behind the other air conditioner condenser, so. And then right up, okay, you can see where the pencil is, and straight shot down. Okay, so right about right here, so just come over and boom. Okay, I cut the little insert to the thickness of the styrofoam and the plywood, and I'll just stick that on there. I'll put this in first. Oh, I better do it this way here. There we go. Perfect. Well, the one thing I got to do before I mount this thing up here is I got to run the extension cord through there also, and then bring it up through this unit here. So that's the extension cord that I was using to drill everything outside. So move this stuff back up here. And I'll just be able to prop it up in there and put it in there. All right. Let me get that thing that I was going to cover that up with, so don't get no birds coming in here thinking it's a big ass birdhouse, huh? Got this mirror from Michaels, flexible. There we go. Now we're ready. I just got to get that extension cord and run it up through here. Maybe knock a piece out over here. So yeah, I have a receptacle over on that end though. I could probably stick it in over there instead of having to go all the way over to the center of the ceiling. Well, I ran the extension cord through it and I put it over on the over on this end. I got a receptacle right above the door on the far side of the door. Just ran it along the ledge up there, and it's far enough behind that I'm not going to have to knock out that one knockout on the unit. So let me show you what's going on. And I taped the bottom, and I ran a signal wire through there, so I could just tilt that thing over and mount it up on the wall, and we'll have that part done. And I'll just go on the outside and you know, cover up the hole. I did this. I'm hoping that that's going to be enough. I should be able to slide it in there like that. But what I should do is before I put the unit up there, I'll put this on the outside, and you know, we'll have that part done, you know, before I get too many things through here. I'll just have to put the 2 wires through there. I got the everything mounted up there, and I had to remove that one rib and then screw it back in to place that ring in there. So yeah, I could just mount the thing on the inside now, no problem. And I'll just cover everything up on the outside. Let's just go mount this thing up on the wall and be done with it already. So I got everything on the outside fixed up. I'll just have to tilt this and get the hoses in there, and hopefully it's not that difficult. There you go. All right. Not too hard at all. Now let's see. Oops. Uh-oh. There we go. Thought I might not have enough room right there. Okay. All right. It is mounted. All right. Let's rip all this stuff off here now. Got it a little bit dirty. I'll just have to clean that off a little bit. That's that part right there. Okay. All right. Well, I only needed that for a little bit. Let's see what it looks like outside. The NDI cell phone. Get this up here. All right. Okay, it's still turned off. All right. Just wanted to make sure. All right, there we go. All I gotta do is just bend that stuff down. I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now, and worry about it tomorrow when it's a little bit cooler out. So there you go. Okay. How you doing, baby? I got you on here. Okay. There's Debbie here. All right. She's getting a phone call. Her sister, I guess. All right. Oh, here we go. Ah, look at that.